Madden versus Series. Today we're looking at the Seattle Seahawks Stadium in Madden 19 and in Madden 25 to see how much it has changed over the years. So the locker room's always weird in Madden 19 because this is always glitched. And actually this is just wide open. In real life, I don't think it's wide open like this that goes right to the field, but who knows? Maybe it is. The other side is absolutely glitched because if you look at it when you go in here, you see a fence. On the other side, you see a wall. So one side shows a fence, one side shows a wall. It's a little bit glitched. I have to go a little slow here because for some reason, it's clipping, which I believe it's because things aren't rendering in fast enough as I move. If you move too fast, it won't render in fast enough. So you kind of have to, go a little slower. Now, this stadium's not a void stadium, thankfully. A void stadium just means that there's no outside. It's just literally a stadium, and that's it. This does have an outside to the stadium, which is good because Seattle stadiums in every Madden is always cool. We got direct vest air. Okay. We got Bramwell. We got It's in the Game EA Sports style. We got three little clocks on the outside here. We got Thank You 12s. CenturyLink Field. We got our end zone stuff up here, which is kind of dope. And then we also got Seattle Seahawks flags. CenturyLink right here. We got the parking garage. Goes all the way to the left-hand side here. But we do have Home of the 12s up here with, of course, a 12 flag. We got a Seattle Seahawks themed truck. Nice. What do we have in here? Nope. Nothing in here, it looks like. Let's see. Yep, we have a Cincinnati Bengals. Look at that. Bengals end zone. So that's a Cincinnati Bengals on the TV for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but EA Sports loves that image. It's so pixelated and impossible to actually see anything of it, but they love utilizing that in almost every single stadium. So that's a thing. But still a very beautiful stadium across the board. So outside the stadium, we do have ourselves, let's actually look at the other side. We look too much at the other side here. Obviously got a CenturyLink there, and yes, so we do have working cars on this map. You can see right here, not many, but they are here, driving up and down the road. This is something that we have seen many times in Madden 19, all the way up to Madden 22. Madden 23 is when, actually no, Madden 19 to Madden 23, they have working cars. And they actually have working cars over here too. That's dope. But yeah, so they took it out in Madden 24. For whatever reason, the dev team was working on it and trying to perfect it, and they just got rid of it. They vetoed it. But one issue, I will say, is the elevation in this map is going to be wonky. And this is why whenever I do the Seattle Seahawks map, it's always weird and it's hard to kind of go through because it's all uphill. And you can't go too far back with the camera in Madden, sadly. So it just becomes very wonky looking. And also, this water looks different than any other Madden, which is also another thing that's kind of weird. Anyway, we do have ourselves, though, the little needle here. I believe it's called the needle on the outside here. But again, like I said, for the rest of this, it's going to be weird because we're going to be looking at it from under the map and not like where you're supposed to be looking at it, which is, on top of the map. But it's because we can't go any higher up in the air. But still a very big map, nonetheless. A lot going on. So 25 is also a very big map, surprisingly enough. Again, not every single stadium map in Madden 25 is crazy. But for whatever reason, Seattle Seahawks in every Madden looks good. And I can now officially say 19 is on that list as well. So let's go ahead, though, and switch over to Madden 25 and see how much things have changed. Hang on, guys. Madden 25, the latest and greatest. Something like that. Anyway, this tunnel is exactly like 19. There really isn't anything going on. What we got in this tunnel? So this tunnel, very similar to 19. And this is also open here too. I guess maybe it is open in real life. Tell me down below. Maybe it is. I'm not exactly sure. Because the other side, I know, is still like this, like it was in 19. Where you can see through it, right? But then it's a brick wall. For some reason, it's a brick wall. You can't see. I don't know. Shout out to EA Sports. This side, we do have this, which is to the press box, which I guess is nowhere. We have a random weird light right here, an exit sign. We also have other weird lights. We have like a little rope thing here. Yeah. Fun times, fun times. Anyway, let's go ahead and go all the way up here. We got Men's Soon Air, Relay Sports, EA Sports here, Seattle Seahawks. We have our typical Lumen Field here with our 4 different clocks. Thank you, 12s. Lumen Field instead of CenturyLink Field. It's now Lumen Field. So a little bit changed up. We do have cars up here with custom license plates. You see, UPS 493. We have solar panels on the roof up here. Again, same thing over here. Sadly, nobody on the top part of this roof here, which would be really cool to have people up here. It says loud and proud. There's people over here, but they're not on the one side there, and then also not over here, which is where the vendors and everything are. Now, there are people on the outside here, as you can see. But again, like I said, they're not like where you would have the vendors up there, which doesn't make any sense. But I guess that's just kind of, it is what it is type mentality. But yeah, so over here, we have ourselves a baseball stadium, which is really dope. We didn't really see much of that in 19. Again, like I said, just like 19, it's going to be very weird, wonky when it comes to the elevation issue. Again, there isn't going to be... Actually, here's something funny. This building is on the railroad tracks. That's always weird to me every time I see this stadium. But like I said before, like 19, there isn't going to be working cars. Just something that isn't there in, this Madden. Was taken out in Madden 24. Sadly, I wish it wasn't because, kind of cool to have working cars. We have a random boat right there. Okay. Over here, we have that. What is that reflecting off of? I guess. I don't know. We have our Seattle point thing right there, which is cool. I think it's called the Seattle Needle, I want to say. Something like that. Over here, again, like I said, just like Madden 19, a lot going on. And usually 25, the outside part of the stadium isn't as crazy. But for some reason, this stadium, it is insane. And on the outside and inside of the stadium, same thing with 19. So they really give a lot of love to the Seattle Seahawks. I know Kralo is a Seahawks fan, but I don't know how many other people higher up are Seahawks fans. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though, guys. If you'd like to see a Seahawks stadium with a roof, like a complete roof, check out the channel. But yeah, no, it's really good looking, honestly. One of the most beautiful stadiums in the NFL. Thank you, 12s. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.